from my kitchen, of all places. Don't look too hard. No shame, just owning. And today I'm going to come to you with a word about when you know something, like know in the deepest knowing part of yourself, something that it's time to stop beating around the bush and share about it. Like, just share. So go, just go. This is not a plan typed out convo with you guys. This is me just coming right off the cusp. I'm going to be really upfront and honest with you. So for those of you who want to hear and you know that I have been actively over the last 2 years been on a journey for life change, I'm going to just speak out the truth of Plexus right now. Right now, just going to speak it. You guys can tune out, you can tune in if you're interested. I hope you tune in and I hope you ask questions in the comments, because you guys, there's a reason why a licensed mental health professional would day in and day out share about this company and about these products. You see, day in and day out for the last 13 plus years, I have had people of all ages and stages of life come into my practice and coming with loads and loads of medication. And hear me, I am not anti-medication. I am anti-medication as the first line approach to working with the body. And the more I have learned over the last 13 years, the more of a complete and utter advocate. And I know I'm swaying, Andrew, so it's just because I'm passionate. So, you know, it's who I am. But I have seen children age of 3 years old being on medication after medication, 5 years old, 10 years old, all the way through people that are on the end of their life spectrum being placed on medication after medication. I myself felt like a test tube with medication. And we didn't talk about such things except for one doctor, Dr. Kersbergen. Much love to you. Why did you leave? Never once did a doctor ask me about my fluid intake. Did they ask me about, they talked to me about my weight and that it was a problem, but not about my habits with food, not about my emotional connection with food. No one ever talked to me about my sleep patterns. No one ever talked to me about my hormones and how everything was interconnected. And you guys, these things are interconnected. So this is why I have become one of these crazy Plexus ladies. It is because the more I learn, the more research, and I don't read the Plexus studies. I read hardcore clinical studies, third party, independent, that have nothing to do with Plexus. And I'm telling you guys, whether you are sick, whether you are brain foggy, whether you are tired with low energy, whether you have a food addiction, whether you have a mood issue with a dark cloud that follows you everywhere, mind, body, spirit is interconnected, and there is a place for you to look at all of those things, including your stress level, and there is a place for you to look at the role of food and the role of supplements, because your food doesn't give you all of the nutrients that you need in your body. It just doesn't. I don't care if you are a completely clean eater. Most of us are not. Most of us eat our foods that are infused with hormones and antibiotics that get into our body. Most of our food sources are mineral deficient or depleted. And I'm a rural girl, right? And I know this is true. So there is a role. Plexus hits the 3 core issues, you guys. I would never speak to the masses. I would never put my professional, That sounds bad, but my pride. I would never put my professional reputation on the line if this wasn't something that there was research behind, beyond even the thousands of testimonials of people, including myself, with life completely changed so that I could make better decisions. I could embrace my body and my mind and take care of it in the way that God intended for me to do so. There's science, you guys, based on, I don't care if you're diabetic or not, if you live in a stressed out body and a stressed out life, you need issues with insulin and glucose regulation. It's part of a whole body spectrum. Plexus hits it. Plexus hits it. The other thing is our gut, this is like I'm not joking with you. Your gut is like, it's named your second brain. There are more nerve endings in your gastrointestinal tract than there are in your whole entire spinal cord. That feeling that you get when the rug's pulled out from under you, when you get a bill you weren't expecting, or you get a phone call that sets your heart aflutter, you feel it in your gut. You feel it in your gut. The gastrointestinal microbiome is a real thing. And we need to be feeding it good things that kill the bad bacteria and plenish the good. Plexus has the best on the market. Don't beat around the bush. I'm not beating around the bush. It is what it is. Also, we need to usher that out of our body. We need things like magnesium. We need to have minerals that are sourced within a way within our body that we can absorb them. I am a supporter of all of my friends, whether you do LuLaRoe, whether you do Rodan and Fields, whether you do Monat hair products, whether you do Jamberry nails. I am supporter of all of those things, and I love you because I know that all of my friends who do those things, they are supporting their family. And the same can be said with Plexus. We're working with gut health, decreasing inflammation, which is the precursor to disease. This is a big deal. Plexus hits it on the head. Hits it on the head. And the blood sugar. And not only that, there are moms and dads across the country who are providing for their families by providing for people to have the nutrients that they so desperately need. And then they are providing a pivotal, maybe it's a side income of an extra $200, $300, $500, even $1,000 or more for their family. They are decreasing financial stress on their family. I know that there are families here, there are people listening who are dreading Christmas because they don't have the money to buy the gifts. And they don't want to put it on their credit card. Plexus is helping. Plexus is helping. So here's the thing. I'm passionate about this. If you trust me and are ready to start doing this journey with me, I would be so grateful. But you know what? If you trust someone else and they share Plexus and you have a relationship with them, start Plexus with them. Start Plexus with them. Listen to them. Be intentional. Be consistent. But start today. Now, my team of beautiful souls who all have stories, because there's not a soul that shares Plexus that doesn't have a story. You'd be some sort, we're all kind of crazy. We don't do this crazy for rejection every day if we don't have a story. So everyone has a story. Well, my Plexus team with beautiful souls, we're doing a 7-day group where in essence you can get our pink drink, which is the blood sugar balance, the hormone balancer, right? That helps feed the gut good stuff. You can try it with us for 7 days. I'd say don't quit at 7 days. Let this be your intro. Today is the last day for you to sign up in order to join this group with us that starts on the 16th. We want you to have your products in time. For me, this is more than a paycheck. This is about people getting well. It's about people getting well. This is about the stories that I get every day where they say, I had no idea how good felt. It's not magic potions, it's not meal replacements, it's simply giving your body the nutrients that they need. And you know what? You can't get those by going to GNC, going to Walmart or Target. Because the way that Plexus does it is the right way, where you get the nutrients at a balanced level in the way that your body can absorb it. So, I love to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you. But if you don't do it with me, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. So, again, today's the last day. Much love to you. I'm going to get off my Plexus soapbox. When you know that there is something that can give people back their health, it's a treasure. It is my responsibility to share it. Alexandra, being a vegan, you absolutely can still do Plexus. You absolutely can still do Plexus. You're not too late. You're not too late. Join the party. What if it changes everything for you? Did you guys ever think to yourself, why do people post every day about Plexus? You know, I used to roll my eyes and be annoyed by them. Maybe, just maybe, people share so passionately, so vehemently, people who are meek, people who are humble, people you know, who are not salesy or gimmicky, people that you see as trustworthy and vulnerable and honest, and yet they put themselves out there every day on social media for ridicule. Why do they do it? Maybe, just maybe, they do it because it changed their lives, or it's changing the lives of people that they care about. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe, just maybe, they do it because it changed them. It changed them. Maybe it can do that for you. Anyway, have a fantastic, I had to think, what day of the week is it? Wednesday. Have a fabulous Wednesday. Mwah, to all of you. Bye, guys.